So Casey, not only do you teach a lot in the SharePoint environment and the SQL environment, but also in the IT security environment. You teach a lot of cybersecurity, a lot of Cisco security, et cetera, et cetera. Tell us, where is the demand coming from?
What's driving this demand is really two things. One, we're seeing more sophisticated attacks, and number two, we're seeing more governance and compliance that organizations have to deal with, Sarbanes-Oxley, HIPAA. So those two areas are really driving security demand in the marketplace.
Now, describe for us the security framework or the architecture within a company, and then probably more importantly, what should a CIO be worried about concerning his or her own security within the company?
Sure. When I think of security, and when we in our classes we talk about the model of an onion. Really, it layers defense in depth. So there's no one product or one tool you can buy that secures the infrastructure. You really need to take it all the way from the wire up to the people. In our courses, we talk about, well, what are the attacks, what are the defenses, so that our students come away educated about security and what they're up against.
And then, if you could for us, detail 2 or 3 security risks or things that a CIO should be concerned with within their own company.
Sure, there's a couple of them that I can think of. Number one would be intellectual property for the organization, your ideas, your plans, your projects. Number two would be financial information, your customers' transactions, credit cards. And number three, your customer information. Those 3 areas would be at a very high risk for an organization, and it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when an organization is going to have a security incident.
Is it fair to say then that most industries are going to be affected by security issues, and going forward, what kinds of companies should be concerned about it? What kind of industries should be concerned about it, particularly as we move, especially in the healthcare industry, toward electronic medical records and health records? Can you kind of highlight some issues there for us?
Sure. The security issues cross all industries, whether it's academic, whether it's government, or like you touched on, healthcare. There's tremendous security risk in electronic medical records, not only from getting information, but from the potential of an attack where we could disrupt a system and really cause havoc in a hospital or medical system. So as we become more dependent on those systems, there becomes more and more awareness that needs to be generated around how are we securing that information, no matter the industry that we're working in.